Okay.
Okay, yeah, we'll just start.
Well, yeah, this is the reptile review.
And we're gonna do before, after, and do chores. So, this is my male, and I'm gonna be telling you about how to tell them apart from female to male and facts about leopard geckos. Now, I do not know how to tell the different morphs, but my only female is a morph similar. She just has spots on her head. As you can see, he doesn't have spots on his head, but she does have a yellow back and a little black line right there. But if you pay attention to their tails, most geckos have a longer tail that's more pointier, so I think that might be because he lost his tail. One thing I like about these guys is they have tails that regrow and will grow pretty much to full length. And as you can see, he's kind of pale, and that's because she's getting ready to shed here soon. But he came from our dad's friend's daughter who wasn't taking care of him, so he kind of got aggressive. But now he likes to come to my hand and loving up on me.
And if you don't mind if I pitch in here, leopard geckos, they're actually, as y'all know, they are a gecko species. So if they do drop their tail, it'll re-go. But
you can't catch it.
Yeah.
So, really cool fact about them is their jaw is one of the strongest jaws in the gecko family. I'm pretty sure there's like 150 geckos.
There's something along the lines of that.
But you always want to wash your hands. I wash my hands. He's one that likes to jump.
As you can see, they're a little jumpy, but they get a little jumpy when they're hungry.
It is a feeding night. You want to feed them every other day. So
why don't you describe the diet?
The diet for them is crickets.
Primarily
crickets with calcium and other vitamins in the calcium that they need. I feed the crickets food that I know I can trust because it actually keeps them alive and has other vitamins specifically for geckos. And it helps them. He's getting a little more chunkier, and that's better right now because he was really skinny when we first got him. But he also likes to climb. I mean, I've gotten pictures of him on top of his wood hide. And once he was on top of his wood hide and started screaming at me, so that was really fun.
Yeah, the fact is that they can actually be pretty vocal.
And, as you can see, he's getting chunkier on the sides.
And a way to tell if your gecko is healthy is if they have a nice, thick tail.
Yep. And if you can see this, they have pretty meaty thighs. And now I'm going to show you how to tell the difference from a male. You can see... Okay, you got to stop freaking out.
Just gently stroke them behind the ears.
You guys got duct tape here?
Downstairs, yeah.
Okay. Because we can use it on this.
Okay, well, as you can see, he's getting a little bit scared, so we got to quiet down a bit. And we just gotta be a little careful.
I'm just going to tell you, and I will show you quick. So, if you look at a female, pretty sure females have a V. But males, right behind their back legs, they will have two bulges. Pretty sure that's what every man knows what it is. Right there.
Okay,
Right there. But
it's a little hard to tell because he's getting a little jumpy and a little stressed, as you can tell.
So I'm gonna go ahead and put him up that way he doesn't drop his tail. And we'll do more facts about him. There we go.
This may seem disgusting to certain viewers, but I figured I would just show this to be sure. This is what healthy gecko poop looks like. It's to know that your gecko is healthy and is eating well. Especially if it has like some yellow in it. I think that's actually the remains of cricket stuff. Meaning that they're getting their nice bug diet. Another fact, you can feed them mealworms as a secondary source if you don't have crickets.
And for trees, I recommend that you do other types of worms. You can find it out by researching. But they do like blue tomato hornworms. I have tried giving them to Lemon or Apollo. Apollo tried it. Lemon didn't want it.
Then you can also feed them. I don't know if there's anything else you can feed them, but you can also feed them superworms. But those are typically for larger lizard species like bearded dragon.
So that's basically it for now. Couple things. You want a warm side and a cold side. Keep the warm side more humid. You want the tank overall humid, but you want something to tell. I personally like these gauges over here. They are what?
They are. That's the
Reptology life science. They
But-
have a temperature and
humiditor, I think. I don't know. And
no,
also,
it's basically something that tells the percentage of humidity. And I have found out that they like around 40 to 45%, I believe, humidity.
and I would like to put
I'm
in
planning to get 2 more gauges.
a better brand that you might want to trust is Zoomed. They're more known brand, no sponsor.
No sponsor. And Zilla. No sponsor. We like Zilla.
And to all the herpetologists out there, we realize that our tank setting isn't the best, or isn't the best setup. We're working on it at the moment. We're gonna work on making them.
I have tons.
We're getting better stuff. So to all the reptile,
So I think
people?
that's about it for now.
everybody in the reptile area, just know we're working on getting them better setups.
And we might come back because Aiden's wanting a crested gecko.
Yes, so we'll have a new addition to the fam. And if you don't know, crested gecko is they're a tropical gecko, so you'll see water droplets on the tank quite a bit. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and good